Good afternoon and welcome to the best ballpark in America. This beautiful ballpark, our ballpark, was created by the Levy Commission some 83 years ago. Today, it's the third oldest active ballpark in America. Legends have played here. Generation after generation have come to our beautiful city-owned ballpark. They come to watch the boys of summer play. They come to let the beauty of the river flow past them and the beauty of our national pastime flow through them. They've come to have a good time. They come here to have a good time and leave their cares behind. They have come for generations to this ballpark. And we could, why wouldn't they? Obviously, this is the most beautiful setting for a ballpark in America. Only Wrigley Field and Fenway Park have more history than we have here. But you know what they don't have, these two big legendary parks? This setting, this river, this bridge, this town, and our people. They also don't have free parking and parking for only $5 a pop. What a deal in Davenport. This is a family-oriented park that everyone can afford. And of course, they don't have a Ferris wheel. They don't have this heavenly panoramic view of LeClaire Park, Centennial Park, Modern Woodmen Park, and our beautiful Mississippi River. There's no place like it in the world. And now there's no better place to view this magnificent riverfront view from this iconic Ferris wheel, which will be a new landmark for the Quad Cities. When they show pictures of the Quad Cities, you know, they show the bridges and the other aspects, but they're also going to show this Ferris wheel. To my knowledge, it's the only Ferris wheel anywhere on the Mississippi River. And let me tell you, I predict it'll draw tourists from all across America and indeed from around the world to this most beautiful Davenport riverfront. It will provide fond memories for our children, who will come back as parents and grandparents with their children to reminisce and relive the childhood experience of riding this iconic Ferris wheel. On this historic day, our City Council members, the members of the Levy Commission, Bill Wundram and I are going to go up and test it. And we welcome all of you to join us. I've been assured that it's not going to come down because the state inspector said it won't. So,
then you get on first.
I will get on first, Alderman. I want to thank the City Council for having the vision to make this ballpark even more spectacular and even more of a friendly, family-friendly park. And I want to thank Dave Heller for his non-stop enthusiasm for this park. This new attraction is paid for through park funds, through ballpark funds, not property taxes. Dave took out a loan to buy this Ferris wheel, and the loan is being repaid with ballpark revenue. I sometimes think Dave Heller is a reincarnation of Bill Veeck. And Craig Malin wanted me to get this in. He said, and there's no higher praise than for a baseball team owner to be put in the same language referred to with Bill Veeck. It was Bill Veeck who said, quote, "The most beautiful thing in the world is a ballpark filled with people." Isn't that so right? I know Dave agrees with this philosophy because he is helping the city in a collaborative way to continue to make this the best minor league baseball park in the nation. Not the mayor saying that, none less than the national publication not far long ago indicated that USA Today that Davenport's ballpark is the best minor league baseball park in the country. Thanks you, Dave Heller, for making it all possible. Thank you, City Council members. Thank you, Levy Commission. And we're going to continue to make our riverfront the most spectacular and magnificent riverfront. This is our vision. This is our goal on the Mississippi River. So thank you all for joining us. With that, the chairman, president of the Davenport Chamber, Quad City Chambers here, Tara Barney.
Thank you, Mayor.
thank you. And I asked for just a moment to echo some of the thank yous Bill put out, but really to thank this community for coming together around this riverfront and continuing to build great and extraordinary opportunities for our community and all of our visitors to enjoy the Mississippi River here. So it is a great addition, I think. It's a wonderful capstone to a fantastic downtown and a beautiful region that we live in. So to quote the mayor, he said, it's Davenport's ballpark, but we're really glad that the whole Quad Cities uses it. So I really appreciate that observation. And I want to especially thank Colin and Mary Kate for being here to kid test this thing, because we need some kids to tell us how this thing works. So thank you, and we look forward to the ride, Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you, Tara. Dave, come on up here. This is the #1 baseball owner of minor league clubs in the country, folks. Before he took this over, it was going downhill. The city wasn't getting paid. Hardly attendance was dropping. Now it's one of the most successful minor league baseball clubs in the country. David.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. What a great day. What a great day. You know, when we first started talking about the idea of a Ferris wheel, the Quad City Times got wind of it, as they often do, and they called up Craig Malin, and they said, Craig, any truth to the idea that you guys are thinking about putting in a Ferris wheel at Modern Woodmen Park? And Craig gave this wonderful answer. He said, well, that would be a big thing, and we in Davenport like to accomplish big things. And now here we are, a year and a half later, and we have accomplished something really big. And I'm so pleased and so proud and so grateful to the mayor and the city council and the levy commission and everybody who had the vision to make this happen. I want to say a special thanks to our architect here, Mark Miller, without whom this never would have happened, to Kenny Massey and Jill Weaver and the good people at Modern Woodmen Park who believed in us from the beginning, Modern Woodmen of America, who believed in us from the beginning and bought naming rights and made all of the improvements that we have been doing possible, to the National Bank, who was kind enough to loan me $1 million so we could make this thing happen, and again, especially to the Levy Commission and to all of the aldermen, everybody on the City Council, and especially our visionary, wonderful mayor. You know, USA Today did say we were the #1 ballpark in America, and we're intensely and immensely proud of that. What they didn't say is we also have, we're not only the best ballpark in America, we have the best relationship of any team in the country with its city, with its host community, with its city council, and with its mayor. And to Bill Gluba and to every member here on the city council, I am so grateful. The River Bandits are so grateful. This community is so grateful. We thank you for your leadership. We thank you for your vision. We thank you for making this happen. I know this, that long after all of us standing up here are gone, this Ferris wheel will still be turning, and generations and generations and generations of children will still be enjoying it. And that's a wonderful, wonderful legacy to leave through this wonderful community. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Bill.
And last but definitely not least, a real cheerleader and supporter and booster of the Quad Cities and Davenport, Mr. Ferris Wheel himself, Bill Wundram from the Quad City Times.
I'll tell you this, I am trembling like a tuning fork. I cannot wait to get on that great wheel and get way high in the sky and to see what a great city that we have. I'll tell you, I can't wait to climb into that gondola and go high in the sky. Thank all of you for being here and for loving Davenport.
Thank you, Bill. Hey, let's take a whirl, right?
Let's take May the mayor and I take the first ride.
Well, along with my wife, and I guess Helen decided she didn't want to go up
My
that
wife listen, let me tell you
One of
this.
the family. She bailed.
My wife is one of the family. She was scared to go that high. So I brought my son, Tim, along, and he'll hang on. And I think a photographer might be sneaking a ride, too. We'll see you from on top.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Hey!